Hello survivors, hello. My volume might sound a little louder. I've changed my gain a little bit on my microphone. I was getting a little bit of complaints across some videos, so I did some tweaks. If it's crazy, let me know. If it's breaking up or something, let me know. You guys are my ears. Basically. I did test it out, and it seemed okay, but you never know. You never know. Hopefully it's a little bit louder and clearer. It's just whether if I make too much noise, it distorts or something like that. That's what I want to kind of know. But yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good weekend. We have been warless, but there is war on the calendar, guys. There is a Blitz war coming up this coming weekend. And I think that's on the Saturday, or it might be on the Saturday into the Sunday. And we also have a raid tournament tonight, which means you can complete the current raid requirements for the missions if you were waiting for a raid tournament. Basically, I know a lot of people don't really raid outside of raid tournaments. I try to when there's these missions just to get some accumulative attacks together, but you know, it's hard to remember, realistically. It potentially, I don't know. It could potentially include other things, but I guess if it included, like, attacking your friendly, you know, friendly defenses, then you could complete that really quickly. That'd be the only issue. That'd be the only issue. Okay, let's take this, welcome to the stream off the screen. Any nice shopping you guys did? Because I guess Black Friday weekend happened. Today's Cyber Monday. I need to do a couple more purchases on Amazon tonight. I've got some like Christmas presents like lined up for family, and I've got to do that. And it's expensive enough when it is money off, but you might as well get something a little bit nicer, you know, like 30-40% off or something. I've got some pretty good stuff for my family. It's my birthday tomorrow. I am opening a gift for the first time on my birthday, like a present. I think it's mainly my brother and my dad, but I think it's effectively my family just bought me something on Amazon, and it was pretty heavy. I think I have a good idea what it is, but we'll see. I'll take a photo of it tomorrow and put it on my Discord. I am going to stream tomorrow as well. Tomorrow night, RTS, just chilling out. And I'll probably show a picture of it on my stream then as well. Just to see. But yeah, okay. Let's see who's in chat. Let's see who's in chat. Who have we got? What's up, Bretlands? What's up, Daylight? What's up, Logan? Top 3 of the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. We also have Logan. We have Mark. We have Valiant. What's up? New PC. I've got a new PC already. I'm on my new PC right now. It's a beast. My new PC is great. I need a new graphics card. I don't think it's that. I mean, if it is, it's a very, very heavy graphics card. It weighed about 30 pounds. I'm thinking it's something to do with cooking. I think it's something to do with cooking, particularly a particular cooking instrument that my family have talked about for a while. I don't have, and I think it's going to be that. I mean, I'll just say, I think it is a air fryer, but we'll see. You have a new PC? Never said I swear. I swear. Need a second one. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll need another one in maybe 5 years, but we're good for now at the very least. But I'm pretty happy with my PC. I just need to get a new graphics card at some point. I might even try and get a new graphics card if there's a nice one on sale on Amazon tonight. We'll see. But even when they're like 20% off, they're still like £800, and that's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You never said. Man, I was happy. I haven't had a new PC in 11 years. Shake my head. Shake my head. Lock doesn't keep us less. I swear. I swear. Guys, what do I do to get perma unbanned? Does perma unbanned just mean just normal play? I don't know. I'm perma unbanned, I guess. Do you mean like you're perma banned? What do you do to get unbanned? They generally only perma ban people who cheat in a really ridiculous way, as in you've hacked the game. If you've cheated in a way like you purchased items through a secondary vendor or a third-party vendor, sorry, not secondary, a third party, they won't necessarily ban you, but they will basically take everything that they think you've done, and they might move you to a, like there was a region for a little bit where they just put all the cheaters. So yeah, I'm missing out on all the events. I mean, now you don't get permaban for harassment unless it's like genuine threats, but I mean, it would have to be ridiculous what you have to say. Like if you just go off on someone in world chat, you might get temporary ban, like a 24-hour ban or something. Like there was someone who did that in World Champions a couple World Champions ago, and he got banned for 24 hours during World Champions. Oh goodness. Missed out on the news act too. I mean, he's up for 28 days, so I wouldn't worry too much. Unless you're actually permanently banned, but then if you're permanently banned, you're gonna have to make a new account anyway. What's up, Tyler? Welcome to the stream. Any word on when Awakened tokens will be available for missed tunes? No information at all, and I'm gonna be honest, they're not gonna be very good at bringing those out for free. Let's be honest. We know. It's been like that since the 6-star era or S-class era or whatever. Event stuff is just not brought back very like consistently or well. It's not well designed. They could monetize it in a way. They don't put much effort into it. It's kind of just a side door. Like someone has to remind them, like, hey guys, we haven't seen this character in 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, and people only really got a chance to get like 3 of them during the battle pass or during the event. Can we see them again? And we might not even see them again even when this happens. So yeah, I mean, there's like Marge, Tyrese 2K, Nor. These battle pass characters just are nowhere to be seen. There could be some sort of new shop added where you could buy the tokens plus gain the tokens another way. There's loads of stuff they could do. There's loads of stuff. They could create a new wheel, which I actually honestly think they should do for mythics and like that are advanced and ultra and beyond, and make the pools genuinely hard to get, really hard to get. You might be able to get 2 a month if you grind, you know, and make them expensive too, or like don't sell them. I think it's better not to sell them so that it's a bit more exclusive. The second they start selling something, the value of it goes down, you know. Like the reason people don't think that ultra tokens in war are good are because they can buy 4 first place ultra token rewards for like, I don't know, $30, you know, so they don't feel like they're getting that much. Whereas if it was an exclusive reward, you know, Scopio never got the psychology behind spending and stuff. They've never done that stuff when it comes to what they do in the game, you know, except FOMO. They try and do FOMO really well. That's the only one they try and do. But to be fair, a lot of those games do FOMO, unfortunately. I got even Ghost to grade 5, got lucky and pulled 1 on the 6th pull. I don't know how good they're going to be just at grade 5, to be honest. She is, well, they are a great character. but LB3 is like the way. You haven't got a first turn signature move, I'm pretty sure. I took Herschel and sold him on accident, had him ready for level ups, and sold him with other fodders. Fortunately, you do get more copies of Herschel in this roadmap, so if you're desperate, like, you can go through it again. What is in this crate? I mean, it's not terrible. At least Carol can be used in Faction Assault. Like, for a new player, this isn't too bad. You know, Carol's good for Faction Assault. Herschel's okay for Faction Assault. It's getting him a couple of Faction Assault characters. But otherwise, it's just kind of, yeah. Yeah. True that. Hate that I'll miss out on some missions. Wait, what missions are you going to miss out on? You mean like the ones where you have to... I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about the Turkey missions where it's asking you to do crazy requirements. Just ignore them, honestly. Because they did a second batch of missions that effectively gave you the same rewards, just a bit more straightforward and like better designed. Faction Assault attacks, roadmap hits, and raid hits. And I think level ups as well. And then if you do the level ups, you also get the avatar. Good. Hey, Bretlands! 27 months. Fight the power, keep the red banner. I mean... What's up, Bashal? Thank you very much for tuning in, man. I hope you're having a good day. Bonus mission with Glenn. You mean like... What do you mean bonus mission? You mean like just getting Glenn? Is that what you mean? I sold that Herschel on accident on the roadmap after he was... Oh, you got him then sold him. You could try and contact support. It's unlikely that they'll do it, but you never know. The worst thing they're going to say is no. You could just say you sold him by accident, you got him from the event, and it means you can't do the event. That's all you have to say is like, it means you now cannot do the event. It was a mistake. You know, you can say like, there'll be no point me buying offers, there'll be no point me doing anything with this event because I made this mistake. Own up to your mistake. They can see what you've done and just cross your fingers. It'll be basically down to the person you get, and just say they were not leveled up. I guess they were not leveled up. They had no resources. It was just a limit break 3 character. If there's any way you can help, please help. You know, you could also message Shucks on Discord, depending on, you know, how people are treating him on that day. You know, he could be feeling good about himself. If he's getting harassed 24/7 on Discord, then I don't know, man. I don't know. I wouldn't want to deal with PMs when that happens, to be honest. What's mighty about Zachary? He is pretty good. The reason I decided to go for him was purely because I think he can hit pretty much anyone on defense. That is a real big problem with no real side effects. Like this new Negan. This new Negan is problematic, I think. And he won't do trait damage, but he'll be doing pure damage. And it'll be pretty heavy. It'll bypass his weapon. The issue you'll find is if he's got Halo. But yeah, that's about it. Let me just hit the auto button. What's up, Weird Girl, as well? Welcome into the stream. Need Awaken Glen for missions that give weapon and gold tokens? Do you? I'll have to check that. Not worried about it. Got all his mods and didn't want him anyway. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. He's actually pretty useful for Faction Assault because he can hold the Faction Assault weapon. I'm surprised he didn't have him already, to be honest. Grade 5 Era and Ghost do have turn 1 Sig. I mean, okay, you've kind of got away with it a little bit. Just been able to get a Sig off turn 1. You're going to miss half of the power on the main passive, though, which is the fact that she gets massive attack based on positive status effects. That one's just the crazy one. That's why she's doing nuts damage. She's like, that's why people say, air quotes, she's broken. She's working as she should be, and you have to set her up, but yeah, it is kind of nuts, I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie, but if you don't do any bonus, like if you don't do any negative effects, then it doesn't do anything. So, yeah, no. You know. Okay, we won't do this forever. I need to do some faction assault hits. I'm not sure if they've reset or not. Today is the second to last day, but I think I complete it today because I think you only needed 40, which is 5 days worth, and I might have missed a day. I might have. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete the mission. We're going to get some turkey heads. See, this mission I just completely ignored. It was just like, yeah, no, it's just like 50 revenge raids competing with my faction to get them. It's just like, nah. Okay, I need to do one more bout of faction assault hits. I have to do actually got 150 roadmap stages in 2 days. This I've done on natural, like just hitting roadmap stages, so I might have to actually properly hit. I've done a few raids, like I said. I don't raid too much outside of raid tournaments, and the level up one was easy. I actually came to notice that this avatar here that they gave you in this is the same one as in the store. Do you guys think they realized they're messing up with this avatar? Do you think they finally realized? Because it's exactly the same avatar, right? I reckon they've got the analytics on this and have checked it, and it like just no one's bought it. Like it's zero. Like it could potentially just be like 0 people have bought it, and they realize they're doing this and they're getting nothing back on it. Like they're not even getting people thinking, hey, nice, I've got an avatar. So effectively they're spending money to have art designed for 0. It's better to give something out for free than to like sit in a position where you kind of like this. I think they need to give these out on roadmaps, login calendars, or missions. Avatar, like I don't mind there being exclusive avatars, but there has to be one avatar. If there's one avatar in an event, it has to be free. You can do a second one that's like exclusive. Maybe it has some animation. Do you know what they need to do? They need to come up with a new design for these avatars to make them foil, you know, or hologram, or have a holographic jeez, or have a hollow kind of design to it. They do this in other games to make it maybe the same avatar, but like just a little bit shiny, you know. And maybe you can get the base avatar and you can upgrade it to the shiny one. Something like that. Holographic. I think it's just called Hollow. But yeah, it is holographic. But all it really does is just give this little like shimmer to it, which kind of looks nice. And they could also do a foil version. And it because it's the same art, it's just like an overlay within the same thing. The only downside is it's effectively a second character. The way they do avatars is kind of weird. So from Scopely's perspective, this could be a big no-no. But if they were to monetize it in any way, you know, that could be good. I don't know. Do you think Bloody Richard's Hemorrhage can be good on attack? I think Hemorrhage in raids is too slow, generally speaking. Unless it's skill-based Hemorrhage, where someone like does a rush or a Sinich move and applies like 15k Hemorrhage, that's good. But on on a specialist, not so much. Because if we check him out, Wild Turkey, I think it's based on 5% of his stat. He's generally not going to have more than 100k on any stat, generally speaking. Maybe attack he could get like to 140k, let's just say. Has he got a good attack? Maybe. He's not going to get good defense on an attack team. His stats are kind of messed up here. I am actually going to claim 2 copies of him so I can get him to grade 5. I think now I can do maxed. No, I can't even do it now. I have to go into my roster, click on the character, and then do view max. Fast. I don't know his role, but he should be hit. No? Oh, he's not. He's a grade 1. That's right. I'm gonna have all the good ones. Okay, he's here. So now I click max. Yeah, I think he might be able to get up to like 130, 140k attack. So you're looking at 7k hemorrhage. I think maybe if he hit a crit, it did like the character that he attacked plus an adjacent. Hemorrhage is just too slow. And it needs like 2 or 3 other characters with that character to really get things going. Yeah. I mean, I've seen some people have sent me some clips and stuff of him, and he doesn't look terrible. But they also weren't attacking like the most fantastic defense teams. A lot of them, some of them even were like with attack leaders and stuff. So they're gonna blitz them. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Cygnus? Welcome to the stream, man. Got some turkey heads in the inbox. You can still claim these if you need them on the web portal. There should be today, tomorrow, and the day after. So you've got at least 3 more claims if you need them. And you shouldn't, air quotes, need them so much just because you can get them from here, and this is quite a lot, you know. We're just going to do Faction Assault. Do you think he'd be better for crit build, as the Sig does a lot of hits? He needs stats, right? That's the thing. Like, his stuff still is based off of stat. Like, it's X percentage of his highest stat. So he still needs one of his stats to be really high. Crit percentage will give him better crits, obviously, but if you want to, depends. Okay, here we go. Look, if you want to do more damage when you hit people, crit set. If you want to do more effect-based damage, so like bleeds, hemorrhage, and the effects that you apply, then go pure attack, so you get his attack as high as possible. You know, if you want to go for like a split between the two, I'd go with crit damage still, because he's still going to do pretty good targeted damage, and it should do pretty good effect-based damage. But if you want to get the very best out of the effect-based damage, you have to go for pure attack, just to get that attack. Like, every small percentage of attack boost is going to be it's going to reset. Okay, it hasn't reset. That's good. Every small percentage of damage is going to be really important, because that 5% isn't high. So like I mean, you might want to just like put attack on attack mod on him and just see the difference between that. I think you might gain 5% of 10k, 500 extra hemorrhage damage, versus, what is it, like 70% crit damage? I don't know. Maybe it's just better to go crit set, honestly, and just see the effect-based damage as a bonus. Where did I go? Over here. Yeah, this is one of the nicer autos now, because I've got 3 of those hemo weapons. It's actually quite a nice one. Like, you can see the team I put in there now. I've got Conrad as lead, just because I've just got another one of these weapons on him. So, I mean, I'll actually do that. I think I'm not sure if I showed it on my last stream.
Feels good.
Hey,
Sounds
Jay Floyd,
good.
how's it going? Haven't seen you in a little while. Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving weekend. Him and Zachary on defense can be good. You think? I mean, they'd have to be really well protected. I mean, he can hold a 60% absolute defense weapon, though, to be fair. He can hold that. Zachary, I think, would be decent on defense. Maybe behind a shield. Like, I kind of thought about Alpha Rosie Zachary. And Alpha blocks, obviously, the Sig moves. So just stops people from being able to do crazy stuff turn 1 too quickly. Rosie potentially, obviously, stuns someone, but also stops some people from being able to target your team. And then just gives... He only needs 1 turn. Zachary just needs 1 turn to blow someone up. He blows anybody up. Don't matter who they are. I mean, Guardian Shield's obviously not included, but... Guardian Shield's not included, so... I just remembered, like, some old movie. What was it called? Battery's not included. I don't know. Okay, so... Yeah, with this team... It's quite nice. With the double weapons... I don't do as much damage on characters now, but the double hemorrhage is super, just because it stacks up so quick. Stacks up real quick. I don't think it really matters about extra characters. We'll see, but it's just good to take them out so they don't get the hemorrhage like Alice just got. But yeah, I've got an alert one on Carol and 2 tough ones. Is Richard's weapon good on him? Is that one from the Battle Pass? Been burnt out post-war champions. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. I can't complain too much now. I was ill a little bit at the beginning of the month, but I'm doing alright now. What's up, Merlin? Welcome to the stream. The Sig move doesn't do damage on defense. Oh, damn, he doesn't, does he? So it's just pure rush. What does it do otherwise? Is it impair resistance? Is it decap resistance for one turn? I mean, I still think he could be frustrating. It's just he can get normalized. That's the only thing. I'm thinking about playing the new TWD Destiny's game to make me appreciate that RTS isn't that bad. I have seen some footage. And I think unless you're a die-hard, like proper die-hard Walking Dead fan, it is going to be problematic. It looks like a 15-year-old game. I'll just say that. Like, it isn't so much that it's bad. It just looks really, really old. And I think that you kind of have this situation occur with certain IPs. If anyone's a fan of like Warhammer 40k, you'll know that like there was a time when Warhammer 40k went through this like period of just having trash games, whereas nowadays they've got really, really good tier games. You know, like the Total War series looks great. They just had some like random pixel Doom style game come out that looked really fun. So yeah, like they've obviously had the what is it? The Warhammer 40k one where you can effectively like a real-time strategy game in that as well. But like they used to have trash games, you know. Walking Dead just had that period, and I think it's kind of a money grab. Like someone's just offered them to make them a game, and they'll get a percentage of the win, like how much money of the expenditure, that they make. Sorry, and it's just kind of like, yeah, we'll go with whatever they do, and it's terrible. It just looks horrible. I think that was made by it just seems like it's weird because Unreal Engine is completely accessible for free. Obviously, you have to give a premium if you release a game on their engine, but you can release a game on their engine. It just looks really good. You know, I could make a game on Unreal Engine. It'll take me forever. It wouldn't necessarily be good, but it would look good because Unreal Engine just looks good. Just as simple as that. Destiny's looks terrible. Yeah. The idea of it was even kind of questionable. When I think it was it you who linked it to me, Bretland? I think it was. And I checked it out and I looked into it and I was like, just the premise of it, I was just kind of like, like I'm not really sure about this one. Like I didn't really, I don't know. It was kind of like that What If sort of TV show they did for Marvel, right? League Store weapon, okay. I think I picked it up. I tested the League Store weapon out on Zachary, and it's worse than a 1535 on him. So, I think 1535 is generally better. I'll do some maths on it. I might make a separate video about why that's a bad weapon. And you never know, Scopely might change it to make it better than the 1535, because it's ridiculous that it's worse than a 1535. It's 8% extra bleed damage, right? It should be like 20%. You know, at least. At least. I've been keeping an eye on it. Ion Infection Free Zone on Steam, different approach to a zombie survival game. Yeah, I sent a link. Then also did some research. There's a game that I've seen that looks really interesting. That's in like pre-alpha style, you know. It's a zombie apocalypse game, but it's a survival game. It's kind of like Project Zomboid, if anyone's seen Project Zomboid, but it's not as... I think Project Zomboid is kind of just like a bit static. I think that's the kind of terminology I use for it. In terms of what you do in the game, you're very whereas this other game I found, you're very like on the move constantly. I can't remember what it's called. I could try and find it. It's a zombie game, but it looks really interesting. I think it's called like Z State or something like that. It's one of these weird names, but it looks really cool. It's a little bit old school looking, but yeah, it looks kind of cool. I'll try and find a like clip of it. One sec. Let me just have a look on Steam. There's an autumn sale on Steam. Interesting. Interesting. Let's get off this music. This music's a bit like... I might actually log in on Steam. I'm already logged in on Steam. I probably have Steam auto start, to be honest. Okay, if I look at my wish list, there was a game I showed you guys called Fatal Zone on my stream a couple of weeks ago, right? That was fun, but I realized I spent 6 hours playing it one day. I was like, damn, this is proper, like, your time will go quick. So I can't really play it for too much because, like, each mission takes 30 minutes. It's just like, yeah. Okay, date added. The game, I think it's one of the more recent games I've added here. Z Zone is what it's called. Okay, let me find this on the webpage. So I mean, how much does it cost? It's £7.99, so it's actually pretty cheap. If it's only a little bit cheaper, I could buy it right now because I've got a little bit of credit. This looked interesting. Z Zone. Okay, the music might get me copyright striked. Not striked, but you know. Let me see if I can just... I'll zoom in on it a little. There you go. Okay, let me switch. One sec. I've got to zoom out a little bit. Okay, this is the game. We'll just play video. I'm not going to show. I'm not going to show it too in depth. You can see, like, you're this guy here, and you're rolling around. You can get, and there's like zombies. It's kind of like, it's hard to see, I guess, for you guys. But the style is kind of old school. But like, you pick up weapons and you pick up add-ons for those weapons. You can see, like, you've got your health and stuff. Has a bit of slow time if you kill a walker that's close, and then you get some like crazy like Resident Evil style zombies. Like these guys have got 5 legs, and you get some giant chargers and stuff. And I've seen this one, and it's got really good reviews on the right hand side. I don't know if you can see that. You can. It's got 2,500 positive reviews. It's in early access. It just looks kind of interesting. You know, it's quite old style graphics and stuff. That doesn't bother me. It's about the gameplay for these kind of games. And there's the like, I don't know if you can see it. There's like a charger in the middle of the screen that the character's shooting, and he's just about to get wrecked. But yeah, it looks pretty decent, and it's early access, and it's like £8. So I might pick this up and just play it one day, maybe at the weekend. We'll see. If I can get it for this weekend, I might just play it on stream at the weekend on the non Blitz day, because it does look like a bit of fun, you know, and it is a little bit like on brand for my channel. So yeah, that's the game. Z Zone is what it's called. Z Zed or ZED ZONE. Not seen that one. Yeah, it's a PC game, but if you've got a Steam Deck, you might be able to play it on a Steam Deck. I think that'll work quite well on a Steam Deck, to be honest. I think I used to play that on my graphics graphing calculator. Yeah, do you know what? I don't mind the old. I think a lot of the time, some people do it because it's maybe easier and cheaper. Like you could potentially, they could have potentially made this game in like Unreal, for instance, but they potentially didn't have to pay a premium on any sales they get with this. And the retro style is a light style, and it is also much nicer to play for your average player in terms of like FPS. You know it's going to work for your computer. You know it's a quick install. You know, there are some definitely thumbs up plus sides to that style of game, but it still has to be a good game. If it's a trash game, then at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good it looks. Damn, I need 5 more. Damn. Oh, maybe this is it. No. How many more roadmaps do I need to do? Let's see. Not that one. Not that one. 41. 3 more raids. Okay, we'll do 3 more raids. I can complete the roadmap. And then we can see what we get on the second roadmap. I think there'll be a mod or something on there. I'm sure, something like that. But, yeah, we shall see. I didn't steal it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Do we think we can turn 1 this? I think we might be able to, you know. We might be able to. It really comes down to this next hit. I need to be able to hit Clementine. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I've got attack versus tough. Okay, we did. Now he could tank this though. Okay, he didn't. She could absolutely defend it or something. Of course she did. Ha! Of course she did. Of course. It doesn't matter. Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? wait, me just one-shot my entire team. I wasn't even focused. I was just like, yeah, okay, we'll just hit auto, we won this one. I don't even know what his rush did. How did he do that? What does his rush even do? I guess it just kills the entire team, apparently. That's news to me. Why is there so many Clementine leads, man? I think I've got to drop my defense, don't I? That's the cheese. If you didn't know this, if you want easier defenses, just to blitz through stuff, you always have to drop your defense to get easier defenses. Because a lot of the time, your opponents are based off of your defense. So if your like defense rating is low, it gives you lower defense rating enemies. If that makes sense. So if you've got a really high defense rating, which my defense rating is really high, then you're in trouble. 1 extra attack for each Telltale fire. So on the Telltale team, he gets like an entire like team decimated. I mean, unless I'm gonna check out the percentages actually, because unless it's gonna have to be crazy high. I think he's a support, right? It's gonna have to be crazy high percentage here. Okay. So it potentially is like, on that team, it was probably like 1000% damage per hit. Actually, he's really good. Attack. Oh, it's only when on the defense team he does that. Like, he could be an amazing attack team character if it wasn't just on the defense team. It's a shame. That is a shame. Okay, hopefully we start getting teams that are a little bit more just insta blitz. I'm thinking of putting Eva and Ghost on an all-strong team to test some stuff. I mean, go ahead. Go ahead. She is good. She is good. Man, this isn't working. The second the raid tournament starts, it should work. Because like all these guys, and because I'm higher up, I'm just gonna hit you. I think that's all I needed to do. I won't bother with more, to be honest. I won't bother with more. I think that's it. And now I can complete the roadmap. Can we do that? I think we're finally gonna do the beaks and brain beak and brains roadmap. Brains. It feels like they kind of knew they were messing up this event. I'm gonna go ahead and say it felt like they knew they were messing up, and they've given out way more turkeys than they were originally going to. It feels like they've made an adjustment. We'll only get confirmation of this, really, in my opinion, when we see the Christmas event. Because if we see the Christmas event and it's still got the same bad structure that this one had initially, and all the other monthly events in the last 3 months, then we know they haven't. It was just, I don't know, random as hell. The roadmap you unlock has tokens and a weapon after this one. Okay. I'm going to get more of the turkey heads, whatever they're called. So it shouldn't be a problem. At grade 5, I have her able to match Sophia LB3 in attack power on the same team. Yeah, but it's about what they're adding. Yeah, it's about what they're adding. Okay. Weapon. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's not amazing. And it requires. I mean, have I got enough? 150. Oh, it requires Glenn. Can I? I mean, I can't use faction supporters. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? That's when I had food poisoning, so I couldn't get him. That is a real shame that they've done that. I mean, fortunately, I'm not missing out on much. The weapon's not that great. It's okay. I probably wouldn't ever use it, so I'm not that bothered. I miss out on 30k 5-star tokens as well, but again, not that big a deal. But yeah, it's a shame. That is a shame, blocking it behind a awakened character. Oh well. Oh well. I couldn't do much about that. I can get out of bed for a week pretty much, so that's just the way it goes. Requires going, yeah. Sucks, to be honest. I'm not really a big fan of this, like, requires a character to do like a new event, because that means that people don't have a choice, you know? If every time you have to have a character to do the current event, that means the next event probably needs the character you've got to claim. So you have to claim it, and then you can't really get much else but the character, you know? Like, it's just free-to-play's choice in the game is just so dull right now. And it's because they're designing. I think it's a good design. It's not a good design. You know, I'm sure it probably makes them like a very small amount of money, like really small amount of money, but it kills the game for, like, I'd say a good 60-70% of the players it kills the game for, because they don't have any choice in the rewards. They gotta go for the character. If they don't go for the character, they can't do a roadmap in the next event, which means they can't even get the character to do the next one, and it's just like, it's like, come on. What's up, Nikki? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're feeling good. Who is that? What's her name again? Let's not kill her. One sec, one sec. Oh, she dead. Okay, she's not. Veronica, that's it. She's the one who, like, stuns half your team, right? Or, like, all of it. Could be all of it. It could be all of it. There's a bunch of giveaways I'm going to do on my stream today. There is a few giveaways that I didn't get round to doing because I was ill, so we've got to catch up on a couple of giveaways. And I think I just one of the random giveaways that I do ends today anyway, so it's like an extra giveaway. I think there's like 2 or 3 at least. 2 to 3 at least, maybe 4, but I don't know. Maybe. Okay, the one thing this team doesn't have is like any sort of control. Just having a pint and watching IMSLM. Chilling. Chilling. Shoot. Okay. Let's stop hitting the auto button. Gotta love these road maps. At least they have made them a little bit shorter, but still, damn. I guess I've got as many of the turkeys as I can get. At least I didn't miss out any of the turkeys in that extra road map. But I can decide what I'm going to get from the event. I might go for some more paragons. I might go for more of Thomas Richards. Oh, if I level up Thomas Richards, I also get some turkeys, right? We will do that. I think we will do that. Just getting bonuses during the event, it's always worth it. I've got to level up someone anyway. For the level up tournament that starts tonight. Might as well be someone who's going to get me some extra rewards, right? $550 at max. I'm not going to get max. Hopefully we get. Do we get progressive rewards? I'm going to check that out. I'm not going to bother doing any more of this room. I'm guessing we get progressive because I got some for just claiming him. Yeah, we get progressive. So leveling him up, I'll be able to get him to level like 550. Oh, is that what you said? 550? Oh no, 550 is the amount of things you're gonna get. Okay. So I'll be able to get 100, 140, probably a skill, right? I can get 5 of his skills maxed out. Man, I could actually get like another 300 of these. Not too bad. And maybe there's a bug, you never know. Precision could be bugged. We've seen that before. Okay, let's tear him up. That I can do. I might get something for doing this. We shall see. We shall see. I've got the fodder already lined up, as you know. This is how I get the a lot of my level up scoring done anyway. There we go. And then grade, oh no, he is grade 5. Okay, so now he's grade 5. I don't get anything for that. Okay, so now I have to max out each one of his passives. I'm just going to do that now. And then we can see how much we're playing with when it comes to rewards. It's a bit of a shame to max him out, and I don't think I'm going to use him much, except maybe on road maps or something. Maybe. Can I get some materials? A million doesn't go very far, does it? A million does not go very far. Okay. 6 milli will go a little bit further. Is that right? So I should get like 150 turkeys for this. A Christmas dinner. Well, Thanksgiving I guess, but gonna have a lot of turkeys for Christmas. Leftovers. Okay, wild turkeys. I've got 1,000. I think I'm gonna be just short of 1,200, so I won't be able to get 2 more copies of Richard's. Not a very good mod. I think there's attack on attack in here. And then there's this crate. So I think I can get... I think I can get 1 more of him. I'll claim 1 more of him right now, just for the sake of it. I might get him in a stash or something if they ever bring it back around. And then I think I can get 1 of these and 1 of these. This isn't exciting to open on stream. This will be a little bit exciting because it's RNG. So I'll just open this now. 70% not getting the top reward, but if I get 100 or more, I've been lucky pretty much. 100 or more, I've been lucky. Crazier things have happened. 50. I don't think that was the bottom reward, so I can't be too mad, I guess. And then I'm not gonna spend it right now, but I think I'll have around about, let me think, 55. I think I have like 85 left, so I might be able to get a couple of bennies or something. But I'll wait until that I get the rewards from leveling them up tonight, and I'll probably just get another attack on attack Paragon mod. Like, this event has turned out to be pretty decent because they added more ways to get stuff. The weapon is just mad overpriced. I don't even think it's that good unless you wanted to swap out the 3rd slot. No, not even that. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. Swap out the 3rd slot, 45% attack when attacking enemies with more than 50% HP, 50% attack on top. I just don't like these 4 slots a lot of the time. Like, it doesn't add any damage. It just changes the damage type. If it added damage, if it was like improved maiming shot, basic attacks are turned into maim damage, and I mean, it does sort of say, it says this fighter gets, I mean, does that apply to the damage that he just did? So is it a slightly bigger hit? I don't know how, if you can even test that, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't work as a buff, but it comes in after the damage is done. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If it was a bonus, it'd be very like insignificant. Okay, so that was me getting another copy, so I got 10 more. Okay, so I might have like nearly 100 extra left over. Where is he? There he is. We'll level him up tonight just for the tournament or whatever, for the event, for the level up event. But yeah, like this is what I was talking about with characters they're just not brought back. They haven't really brought back Ophelia, and when they have, she's been part of a choice box where you had to choose like Tyrese 2K when that was one of the only times she came back, and Tyrese is much better than her. They haven't brought back her at all, I don't think. Actually, I've got her LB1, so I think the same situation occurred where they, you know, she was in a choice box and you had to choose between other characters they brought back. And then, I mean, that's not talking about other characters. I don't mind them doing it like this. This is quite nice. It's actually kind of messed up because objectively, these 2 characters are better than bloody Richard. So if you don't have either of these 2, it's better to go for one of these 2. Than Richards himself, which is kind of messed up. You'll hurt yourself trying to understand artist logic. I mean, there isn't any logic behind it. It's just they don't do anything when it comes to those sort of characters. I think it's just like the monetization of them is gone, effectively, so they just don't think about it. This is why they just need to add another wheel and just put them in it. You know, get rid of select recruits, which they were meant to do so long ago. This is they said, when did they say this is going to be removed? January last year, 2022. I think they said this is going to be removed last year. Okay, so that's that. And then same with Prestige. They said that was going to get removed in January 2022. So just remove those 2 wheels and then like bring in a new token. Just call it like scavenge token or something like that, or well, actually no, I think they've got something called that already. But something where like, and just don't sell it. I know it's hard, I know it's difficult, but just make it so it's just like an exclusive reward. You can throw it where you want it to be good, and it makes something seem better than it really is. Like, it's just guaranteed characters, and then you just have all those event characters on the wheel, plus advanced characters that are a year old and ultra characters are a year old. So like Sophia would just be going on there, you know. And Sophia's kind of just, she's been falling off for the last 2 or 3 months, so you know, and she's in the market, so she's not a great character to get. Hey look, I've returned playing after 3 years now. Damn. Have you got any TWD gold medals? That's not the words. TWD. These ones. Is it gold medals? Yes. If you go into grey market and then go to mythic market, have you got any of these? Because if you have any of these, what you want to go and do is you want to go and pick up the crate wherever it is. What is this? With this character in it, and just get her. Put all your resources in. Put all your resources into this character. Max them out. I've got a guide on this character to just walk you through. She'll help you like a lot. She'll help you against payback characters. She'll help you against all the nastiness there. And she'll help you in just like roadmaps and stuff like that too. Just go for her, and then like you'll slowly but steadily kind of get used to what's going on. Didn't remove those wheels, but they remove hordes. Yeah, man, I'm so mad. I'm so mad at that. Like, they didn't even test it. That's the worst bit. They didn't even try. They were just like, nah. And the worst bit is they're not going to develop anything new in this game anymore. Like, it's way past that. There aren't enough players playing. They can't really put dev time into developing the game that heavily. The Mythic update was it. Like, they did a massive update for Mythics, and that's it. Like, they'll never do a massive development in this game anymore. The most we'll ever get are expansions on things that already exist. Like, Awakening was really good because it feels like it's new, but it isn't new. All it is a museum collection. That's it. But it feels like a kind of new system where you're turning one character into another, which you theoretically are doing, but it's not a new system. This has already existed for ages. So they implemented something that we haven't really seen for a while, / it's kind of interesting in the way they're doing it, but it's not new. But Awakenings have been pretty good. But I think like the best we're ever going to see now is like up arrows on certain things that already exist. So for instance, new tier of mods, new tier of armory progression, new tier of like levels. Maybe we might see the vet ring system come into Mythics or something similar. Like it exists, so they could potentially implement it. Hey, what's up, Zotix? 25 months. You had that little red badge for a month, but I do appreciate that. Big milestone, 2 years. Thank you so much. Sophia's only weakness is exhaust. Yeah, but it's only a weakness if you level up one of her passives and there's a medic on the defense team, because if there's no medic and you haven't leveled up that passive, she cleanses exhaust on her signature move. So it isn't even a weakness to a certain extent for her. But I still have exhaust resist on her because I do have that passive leveled up, and there are medics on a lot of teams. So yeah, like if I go to 6 stars, did S class have it too? They did. Yeah, they did. So you can see the vet rings exists here. They could potentially bring this in with Mythics. I think vet rings for S class was way too OP. I think I've got some characters where I've got them. vet ringed, and I've got a second one not vet ringed. Ah, she's not maxed. If I max her, it's including vet rings. Dang. Maybe I actually have. Two axles. Damn, I don't. I guess it would be unlikely to happen, to be honest. What about beta? Beta got vet rings up here somewhere. It's just to see the difference in stats, honestly. Is Tanya up here vet ringed? I didn't have that many vet rings. Rick Wangfa. I've got Trader. Is he double vet ringed? No. Okay, I surely have maxed out a second Trader. Doesn't like it. It don't look like it. But I remember this character was a lot of fun. He basically had the same mechanic as Laura. You know, like first turn, give someone else AP. Was really good. Dayu maybe? I got a Dayu vet ringed. I've probably got double Priya vet ringed. I just want to see. Should we just max this guy out? Oh my goodness. No, we're not going to do that. But basically it gave quite a lot of stat. Basically it gave quite a lot. Is there anyone not vet ringed and maxed? Okay, I can max her. It's not too many levels. Okay, now watch what happens when I do vet rings, right? Look at her stats on the right hand side. It's not too crazy. It's not too crazy, but in terms of percentage, it is actually pretty crazy. You know, you're looking at nearly 20% increase in stat in some places. Strangely enough, her attack gets the biggest boost, which is kind of weird. But yeah, like flat rate increase, 15% boost. I think that's quite high. I would say like a 5% boost would be high enough, where it's gonna give you a boost, but it's not necessarily required, but it will be advantageous to do. And trust me when I say this, whales will go after 5%, 100%. The second you make it 15%, it actually will be game breaking to a certain extent. I can see this happening for Mythics. I can see that happening for sure. Will there be new batches sometime? Batches of what? Sorry. I also have exhaust resist on her. Put them to 6-star, then do by name. Yeah, that would have been the way. But it was easy just to show you there. Like, it was just a small increase on these characters, but on these characters with massive stats, you know, where it was 400, 700 boost on the attack from 3,000 damage. 36,000 would be like, you know, we're looking at 7,000 extra attack or 7,000 extra defense and stuff like that. Yeah, it'll be messed up. It would be messed up. Channel, do you mean the badges? Like if you go to a next tier, 36 months there is the next tier, yes. 36 months is purple. And then 48 months is blue. Those are the next two tiers in the badges. I don't know if they've added a new one. I need to check for 60 months because I have got some people creeping up on 60, which is nuts. Absolutely crazy. Apparently I've only been live streaming for an hour. Is that right? Like it feels like I've been live streaming for a lot longer than an hour. feels like I have anyway. I guess it's right. That's mad. That is crazy. We'll just finish up this road mount. Or there might be an uprising and we get to keep the red one. You're really hoping here. A lot of hope. What did I say that you had to do? You had to have multiple accounts with membership, and then once you hit a year on each of them, you had to resubscribe, like do another one on a different account. It would cost you like $4 a month to do this, but you just abandon the account after it's no longer red for the year, and you just go to the next one. That's the way to do it. He's beating the system. Red badge forever. Is there any fast where I can get 4K advanced mythic tokens? I mean, you could try your luck with the crates in like the stores, like Herschel store. I'd say Herschel's not a great character to go for. What's his mods like? Oh, we looked at it, I think, already. That's decent. That's pretty decent. And that was not very good. So he has 2 good mods, an RNG mod, and obviously bags. If you don't want to go for the character, which I think some people just don't want to go for the character, which is obviously fine. Then you've got Ezekiel tokens, same sort of deal. Go for crates and stuff. I think I am going to... Are they is it the same... Oh, it's defense set. Okay, I'll let them off a little bit. But it's pretty much identical. So it's kind of like meh. Okay, we'll be able to do the last roadmap here. Check. Okay, 800k. 800k is like what it takes roughly to get the character if you're kind of like on average. If you're unlucky, well, I've heard people taking 2 million. 2 million. Doesn't sound great to me. Doesn't sound great. If you haven't been a Survivor Club member, sign up for the 7-day free trial, collect stuff, and unsubscribe. True, but I would think they're pro. I mean, it is true. It is true. 7-day free trial. Just go on to, like, if you're doing it on Google, you just go onto your Google account, a Google Play account, and you go to subscriptions. Just cancel it straight away. You'll be able to pick up 10,000 advanced tokens straight away. And I think 10,000 Ultra as well, right? But my guess is Zotix has already done like a trial. Your cheeky trial. I remember when Survivors Club first came out, it actually was pretty hyped to a certain extent, and then there was the drama around Andrea. I can't remember what happened, but like I think it was the item to tier up was just in everyone's inventory already or something. They didn't check it. Like the amount of time this has happened is crazy. I think RTS did go through a period of like 6 months where it was having a gate like every week. It felt like it was like they were letting the new intern do everything, and they were just completely messing up every single time. It was mad. Andrea had she was a leader with a specialist skill, yeah. Is the only one that they ever did it, and let's keep that quiet because Scopely would definitely be on top of that if they realised. I don't think the people who are at Scopely now kind of know that's something that existed. So let's just keep that under our hat a little bit, shall we? Because we don't need that. We don't need that for sure. We don't. What do we need though? We need 3. Wait, what? We've got 3. Wait, who do we? Is this the Ezekiel roadmap? Maybe it's the Ezekiel roadmap. I think this is the Ezekiel roadmap. Zeke, take fast healing, bro. There are also advanced tokens in level that should be tonight. Yeah, there's a level up tournament tonight that you can get some advanced tokens from. You'll be able to get 5k from that. Blimey. Okay, we'll do the giveaways in a second after I complete this this act of the roadmap. I think this is the last stage, I'm not sure. Okay. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to put you through that, guys, don't worry. I've done everything over here. How many stages have I done? Like, I've been doing some roadmaps. How many stages have I done? Just out of interest. 41 is what I needed. It's only 13. The game just showed as recommended faction none. I don't know. I've got no idea. Seems to be the best way to get advanced tokens. Yeah, I mean the level up tonight will be it. Will they do a pull event like last year when you get bags when pulling for characters? You mean like last Christmas? The issue is they've stopped doing that, honestly, for new character releases, and they've been doing these like promo things like this one, Eva and Ghost Bone Saw quest. This is 100% just like buy bone saws to get a weapon, you know, a weapon choice. This is $100, and then they've got one for Zachary up right now. I think Zachary's Bullet Bonanza, and this is probably the $200 one because you have got to collect 200 of them, and you get this weapon here. It's a fast, focused stun weapon. So yeah, for your, it could be yours for that lovely price of $200. Okay, should we do the giveaways? First, I gotta work out which ones we haven't done. Let me check. I'll go back on my content. I was ill pretty much from the 1st of November until the 14th. Actually, it wasn't until the 14th. I think it was until about the 10th. And I think it was actually before the 1st of November because it was my live stream on the 30th when I was feeling bad. Yeah. So I think it's. I don't think I did Negan's, but I think I did Wanderers. Yeah, I think I did Wanderers. I remember messing up and linking the wrong video. So I think it's Negan that we've got to do. It's also, who else? Morgan Unhinged, Eva and Ghost, and I think that's it. And Zachary's expires next week, so we'll do Zachary's next week. So it's 3. So we're giving away 3. So we'll do Negan's first. I'll link the video. I don't remember what his thing was. Was it I Am Negan? I've got a vague recollection I've done this one, but we'll do it anyway. There you go. I typed it in chat. Check the middle of the video for the entry phrase. I think it's I Am Negan. I'm pretty sure. Okay. No. We don't want any piano. None of that. Trying to get me banned. Imagine I got copyright hit for having an ad playing on YouTube in the background. On. Oh, it's just ridiculous. But. Welcome to YouTube. Okay. YouTube comment picker. I think this gives me the history of the entry phrases as well, actually. Keyword filter. Oh no, it doesn't have I Am Negan. It has spray paint though, which is the one that I said about. And how many entries has that got? It's got 76. So that is definitely the phrase. I Am Negan, guys. It's not capital, like caps lock sensitive. I desperately need to check Amazon tonight for a new cable for my monitor. I really need one. I've got a 30-inch monitor where the resolution's been locked to half of what it's meant to be, and it's so hard to use it because it's just, I literally can't fit much on it at the moment. It's brutal. Okay, so here's the giveaway. We'll roll this in a sec. I was already entered. I think a lot of people will be. Like I said, I was ill when I was meant to roll this out, and I just didn't even stream for like, it felt like a long time. I think I missed like 3 or 4 streams. It was rough. It was honestly rough. Here's I Am Negan. Yeah, I tested it already, and it had 76 entries, so I was like, yeah, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. I kind of vaguely remember the entry phrases a lot of the time, but sometimes I just don't. Sometimes I just cannot remember what I came up with in the moment. I cannot remember. We're going to roll this out pretty quickly, guys, so I go into now. The link's still in the chat. If you need to enter, go do that. We'll roll this out. If the person isn't on the stream, it's no big deal. I'll contact them. They'll have until Thursday to pick up their winnings. If they don't contact me by Thursday, we will roll it out on the next live stream on Thursday as well. Okay, so we're gonna just see who the winner is. There are 81 entries, and we're gonna pick a winner. And the winner is Matthew Pirat. I Am Negan for sure. There we go. So that's the winner for the first giveaway. Let me just I'm gonna message the person straight away. Seems to be like the easiest way of doing things. What was his name? Matthew. So just search on Matt. That one's not worked. I can search on particular pieces of content. This was the Negan one. Officer Negan. And name was Matteo. Okay, it's not coming up. H-I-E. I can't see his comment. That's mad. What did he say? I am Negan for sure. Okay, there we go. Give him a thumbs up, a heart. Congratulations, you won. Okay, so they won. Congrats. The next one is gonna be Morgan Unhinged. Oh damn. Wasn't his like clear or something like that? Let's check what that was. I'm pretty sure it was like clear. No, shovel. Okay. Shovel. I think I wanted to do the clear thing, but I couldn't. Into. Yeah. Shovel. Continue. Okay, that gets everything okay. Shovel. Okay, link is in the chat, guys. If you want to enter and you haven't entered already, just use shovel in part of a sentence. You can just type shovel by itself in these giveaways, but YouTube might spam your comment. It's better to use it as part of a sentence if you can, because then you just won't be spammed. It won't, you know, YouTube won't be like, oh, it's a bot, you know? Because if 10 people write shovel, they'll be like, this is weird, and they'll start blocking the word on my video. Whereas if you're writing it as part of a sentence, it won't be weird. Not as weird. Be a little weird, maybe, but yeah. Tell me when you've entered, guys, if you've gone onto that video and come back. Done, nice. Morgan Unhinged. This is for advanced tokens. It's worth noting that the Negan one was for Ultra, right? It's whatever character they are, you know? I just noticed it is the same shovel he hit Rick with. I mean, it makes sense. The visuals on this unhinged version is quite similar to the visuals on the Morgan in the Match 3 game. Done, done, done. What's up, Kathy? Okay, here we go. Best of luck, guys. 80 or so entries. 88. Pick a winner. Winner is Micah J. This guy and his shovel unhinged, you say. Kit is crazy. There we go. Message them straight away. Because I always, like, when I finish my stream, I mean to message them, but sometimes I forget, and then it'll be the next day, and I'm like, oh damn, I've just given them way less time to get the winnings, and I'm just like, eh. And then it's like, damn, I'm gonna miss the re-roll on Thursday. Yeah. So yeah, that happens quite a lot. I'm looking for Micah. Okay, it's been really annoying. I can't search for. Oh no, that's my pulls. Did I link the right video? Hope I linked the right video when I linked it before. Yeah, sometimes I can search for someone's name and it just brings up their entry, but this isn't the case. What's the it's just some dudes as the avatar. It's just so easy to just scroll down and just scan the avatars. There he is. Okay, thumbs up. Congratulations, you won. Maybe I can just copy that comment. That'd be nicer. A little bit lazy mode, as you can see. Just a little bit. Make it easier on myself. It's the same parameters. There we go. And the next giveaway is going to be Eva and Ghost's video. Oh damn, what was that? Was it Woof? Or is it Howl? It might have been Howl. I think it was most likely Howl. Right, let's get a better link. We'll get a short link for you guys. Okay. I think the entry word was howl, H-O-W-L. Okay, yeah, is the entry words. Coup. Again, give me an idea when you've gone and entered onto that one. That'll be appreciated. I'll give like a minute or two. Oned. You're not even typing it backwards correctly. Would it be any more first editions characters like Titan? There hasn't been a first edition for like a year now. It seems like they've kind of they're not doing Mythic Trials anymore, unfortunately. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. Done, done, done. Okay, we'll give it like another minute. Give people a chance if they really want to enter. I didn't try that time. I mean, you should have. If you're gonna do it bad, you might as well do it right. Okay. Howl is the entry phrase. Eva and Ghost token. She is an advanced character, so again, it's gonna be 10k advanced. And if you are here on the stream, just message me on Discord like straight away. I don't want to have to be like reminding you, because if it gets to my Thursday stream, you'll miss out. Okay. Done 2 times 15-second ads that time. Man, I'm making bank. I'm making bank. Those 15-second ads probably made me about 4 pence. Ooh, I won't spend it all at once. I won't spend it all at once. I mean, I'm probably going to just give it to my bank. Here you go. Thanks for letting me live in my house. Okay, continue. We have got 82 entries. And the winner is... the Furry. Great. I'm a tripod for this duo. It looks like a good unit. Also, Howl. Okay, there we go. So that is the 3 winners. If none of these guys claim, or one of these guys don't claim, it will be re-rolled on my Thursday stream. So if you're a regular on my streams, tune into my streams, you'll be able to get yourself a better chance on the Thursday streams, because there's only going to be, you know, a handful of people there. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I will be streaming before Thursday, because I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, because it's my birthday stream tomorrow. But I will be streaming on Thursday as is usual. I think there's a weird agenda this week to what I've got to do. I'm not sure. I might stream a little bit. Another game on Wednesday or something. I'm not sure. Man, I can't search stuff.
Sounds good.
Hey, Mr. C, just give me a second, bruv. It's good to see you, though. It's been a little while. Hope you're doing good. Okay, this is a winner. Let me copy the comment from the last video, because you know. Let's see. Where is the comment? Oh, okay. But how's it going, Mr. C? I hope you're doing good. I do appreciate that, man. Keeping up the membership is massively appreciated. Got a few people who do that, who are kind of like off the game and stuff, and it is, like I say, just mad. Okay, that's that. Okay, so the 3 winners have been informed. If they don't claim their prize, Thursday we'll re-roll it. Simple as that. Okay. 50 months, bro. 50. 50? It's madness. It's a madness. Blue badge too. Blue badge looks pretty good, doesn't it? Blue badge looks pretty good. Did the cooking vid already happen? No, it hasn't happened. I've let everyone down. I've let everyone down. All the side testing did not. I'm in a massive letdown. I need to get a camera that actually works. Or maybe that's something I get tonight. We'll see. Because I'm going to buy some stuff on the cyber sale, whatever it's called. My entire was good. If you hear the howl of Eva and Ghost, it's too late to run. Pretty much. Very busy. Black Week was, as I expected, people everywhere. First off day in a long time. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, isn't it Cyber Monday tonight? Today, or am I wrong? See you later, Bretlands. Take care, man. I appreciate you tuning in, bruv. It's Cyber Monday today, yeah. I know. I see the Black Friday Amazon sales only last until midnight, so another 2 hours. I need to pick up like a few presents still. I've got a couple of things like bookmarked. My brother's the hardest one to buy for. I know what I want to get him, but I can't find it anywhere. Can't find it anywhere. So mad. I'll tell you guys what it is, because he doesn't want my stream or anything. I want to get him some hydrogen peroxide because he uses it as mouthwash, and he can't find this specific brand that he has. Like, I know he was struggling to find it, and it is impossible. I thought I was good at finding this stuff, but it's legit. Everywhere is sold out. Everywhere. And it's like, it needs to be in a glass bottle. It's made by this brand called Care or something like that. Yeah. Can't find it anywhere. Can't find it anywhere. He's alive, right? Yeah. And that is like such an easy, that would be such a cool gift, because I know he's been looking for it, but I just can't find it anywhere. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. But yeah. Hope Black Friday stuff was okay for everybody, and Thanksgiving, I know it's a pretty crazy weekend, like for you, Mr. C, like you're saying. If you work in retail and stuff, it's just gonna be crazy. I feel like this is gonna be the payback stage. I knew it. Did he not get killed? Whoa. Okay, so tonight, guys, is a raid tournament, and this is where you can do the 200 hits that you're required to do for the current missions. And it's not even hits, sorry, it's wins. It's pretty rough. You could have obviously been doing raids outside of the tournament during the week, but I'm guessing not many people have done that. I've been keeping up with the game, actually. I've seen some of the characters, and man, I'm baffled. Like, the stuff that just one character does on an AI is up to 5 status effects. It's not that... is it that bad yet? I don't think it's that bad yet. Is it that bad? The Lone Wolves that just came out, they had 2 pretty good controllers. So this guy... I mean, it's not... The ARs are kind of... I mean, you're probably talking about defense team characters. I mean, there's a lot of defense down here, and then when he hits, he does hemorrhage, and then I've got him with a burn mod, so he also does burn. It's like kind of cool because you can do like 20k burn and 20k hemorrhage to someone on one turn. Like this guy's this guy's kit for the hemorrhage. This is good levels of hemorrhage because you can apply it multiple times. You know. You can have an entire team with hemo on them off of the first turn if you command rush him. This is where hemorrhage is good. And it's 10% of his damage. So if you have some big attack buffs on him, and you can get teams where he's got attack buffs, it's pretty good. Now, Eva and Ghost is obviously a little bit... I mean, they're crazy. They look cool, but legit, their kit is crazy. It's the last passive, right? Or the second to last. Which one is it? I mean, it's guaranteed double attack. Deadly Companion. But it's the exploded weakness. When attacking, increase damage by 5% for every negative status effect on the enemy team. And obviously it's 10% total. So if you have like 12 negative status effects, she's going to get 120% attack. On top of an attack buff. Like, it doesn't count as a speech bubble. So it's just like pure attack bonus. It's mad. But some of the defense team, like, okay, this guy, what is his name? Like, it's the overall kits that's the issue. So, like, it's the overall kits. I wonder if we're going to see this character on the left, because he's a Halloweenish character, right? Do you think, I mean, do you think we'll see him? I don't know. I mean, it looks like there's a lot going on here. I mean, there's 4 things going on. Full cleanse, burns 2 traits, then deals 10% of his damage, then taunts. It's like 4 things going on. This guy has a lot going on for sure. That's why this new Zachary is just so interesting, because you can just one-shot this dude. Get him out of the fight. 1 does bleeding, burning, and makes you Mr. C for a turn. Okay. One thing that I'm glad they added is HP percentage or death percentage in terms of damage. I suggested this in the S-Class era and it's a cool thing. It is cool, but it's not cool if there's too much of it. There are teams out there where like they've got 4 characters that have sig moves on turn 1 that deal like 40% of their defense, and they can just one-shot an entire team. So you've got to have either a nuke team or a heavy control team to stop them from being able to do that stuff, because they'll be able to nuke your entire team. Like Sebastian Milton can nuke a line, Kyle can nuke 2, and then you've got Hina who can nuke 1. You've got so many characters, honestly. That's just 3 off the top of my head. Little Negan, yeah. I mean, isn't it Crag? I think that's Crag. So much going on, I know, right? I mean, there is a lot going on. Add to that, like, when he hits certain things, his passives proc in a certain way. I mean, there is a lot. It is a lot, for sure. And we're getting to that point now where, like, they've buffed the mythic characters. We effectively... The mythic era's lasted twice as long as any other era, right? We would have had a reset by now in other eras, and this is why they started the mythic characters being kind of low-key, because they wanted it to last the longest, because I think they probably knew this was the last era realistically, you know? And now they're ramping up the power on the characters. They're eventually going to hit a point where it's going to be very hard to keep pushing up the power without just fully increasing the stats instead, which is basically a reset. The game can't really survive that. I don't know how long term they think about things. 6 months? A year? But outside of reset, they've got to have a game plan, man. It's the defensive meta. I mean, yeah, it's been a death meta for just so long. It's been crazy. My boy Diego is not a mythic to this day, sadly. Yeah, this is true, for now at least. This is true, but there has been a little bit of trauma coming around, and you never know, he could come back as like his trauma lead. That's what I've seen people saying that he should come back as, but we'll see, I guess. If he comes back, I guess we should get a Camilla as well, right? Isn't Camilla his daughter? Got vague memories of that. We've got to be careful here, because I think... Damn. She'll revive, but not matter too much, I guess. Oh, bonus HP. Give me 2 attacks. Give me 2 attacks. We'll stop this. We'll stop this. At least she doesn't do her adrenaline rush on road map. She just does... Well, she does, but it doesn't do any damage. And it doesn't revive as many people. Like, I think there's very few grade like 1 characters in here, or grade 5. She's one of them. And when you come up against Vance, he's LB3. I'm pretty sure. Does it show the LBs? Like, these are all LB3. I'm pretty sure she actually actively doesn't have a passive or something, because she's only reviving 1, and she's not doing any damage. So they kind of realize that she's a bit messed up for people on road maps. Like your average player. Think so. Be a part of the Explorer Alliance, since at least he looks like one. Diego. See, like, they could easily bring out a mythic trial. I actually joked about this last year with Diego, Camilla, and they could have like a, you know, because he was a park ranger. Diego was a park ranger, and they could bring out like a Native American character Because they haven't got any Native American characters. Which is kind of odd, honestly. Like, that's kind of strange in my opinion. They've got like every other race pretty much except a Native American. And I'll be honest, if it was the apocalypse, there's one group of people in America that I think would be okay, at least. I mean, actually, to be honest, the zombies may be a bit different, but they know the land, you know? So they'd be able to like go to higher ground and they know they'd be safe-ish. Maybe they completely cut themselves off, I don't know. But that I kind of found weird. The last mythic trial I got was Clem. Was she the last mythic trial? No, the Skybound X was the final mythic trial. I think Skybound X just didn't do very good, and they were just like, "Oh, we can't do this again." Like there's standard Scopely, where like something doesn't do very good and they just stop it, like just one time. You know, they just had a battle pass with a character in it that didn't do very good, and they were like, "Oh, we can't do characters in battle passes anymore." like it's funny though, because you know that there probably has been promo releases, you know, like actual promo characters released, like advanced and ultra tokens that haven't done very well. But they keep doing those promos though, don't they? You know, they haven't switched that up. Oh goodness. I think that's that roadmap. Oh, still 2 stages. Like the game right now, Mr. C, I don't know how much you've been like keeping tabs on stuff, is just all roadmaps and really badly designed events. It's kind of getting tedious. They have made it a little bit better with the roadmaps. It used to be 10 acts for these roadmaps, but now there's only 6, so it's a little bit better, but yeah. Like the whole roadmap to survival started making the rounds, and I'm pretty sure that's been used before, because there was a time when it was pretty crazy roadmaps, but this is a different level. This is just a completely different level. One huge question: have we gotten a change in the leagues market, or has it been abandoned just like Walker Hordes? Walker Hordes got deleted, Mr. C. They removed Walker Hordes. They actually announced Walker Hordes will never come back, and we are refunding your cans. And they basically made it so that you could exchange your Walker Horde cans for any other can in the game. They deleted that. They never do this. They never like say, hey, this is gone, but they did that to that. They literally just said, nah, it's gone. Never again. It's like, bro, you didn't even test it out in the Mythic era, and they're just gonna delete it. No more Walker Hordes. Yeah, I know. It's just mad. They just deleted it. They didn't even test it out. And what's funny is because I'm pretty sure they made the announcement like a week after doing a Onslaught event, and the Onslaught event was such a massive fail. And then they just like, instead of, and people were talking about Walker Hordes, maybe try out Walker Hordes, blah, 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 they just deleted it. They just said, nah, bro, it's gone. I mean, I laugh, but it's sad, man. It's sad. But yeah, the league still has not been updated. That has not been updated yet. I don't even know what season we're in right now. I mean, season 30 something. I think we just hit season 30 something. Let me check out the store. I mean, someone talked about the weapon earlier. I think I said I was going to check it out. I do apologize. Is this season 30? Let me. How do I check? I go into my own profile. Season 33 is coming up. And do you remember in season 15, I was saying this needs to be updated. Season 15, I was saying this needs to be updated. Season 15, I 100% remember saying that this needs to be updated. That's at least 2 years ago now, at least. And they have updated it. Look, they removed Horde cans. That's all they did was they removed Horde cans. So they could update this. It's such a, oh my god. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. So yeah, I bought the weapon. The 8% boost to well, 8% of attack stat boost to bleed damage is not as good as 1535. It's pretty much as simple as that. I don't think in any case. So it's a weird one.
it should have been 20% or higher. Honestly, it should be maybe like 40% extra bleed, which isn't even that big a deal. If someone's doing like a 20k bleed, they're only gonna do another 8k damage bleed, which isn't, again, that isn't that much, especially when someone can hit for 400k on a sig move, you know. I mean, they've been focusing on certain things, let's put it that way. Certain things have gone out the window for sure. It's just the way it is, you know. I think the game is in its final stretch for sure. It feels that way anyway for me. But we'll see. I say the next 3 months are going to be really important. They're not really coming up with any cool ideas. Awakening was cool, but their execution was really bad. Like initially it seemed like a free-to-play thing, and then they tried to make it so that it was a really heavy whale thing, but the characters weren't even that good. You know, now the offers are reasonable. You know, you could complete the event for 20 quid, and that's a 4-week event. You can just instantly complete it, and then you can grind out the event as well for extra rewards. It's reasonable. It's not terrible. But originally, I think it was £80 to do this, like $100 to be able to buy this offer. It was like crazy, and none of the characters have been like top tier. Some of them have been pretty good, but I think the best one has probably been this Ezekiel. Yeah, this best one has been this Ezekiel. Just in terms of like his stats are pretty decent and stuff like that. Defense leader. And you can see I've missed a bunch of them now because I was ill for Glenn, Maggie, and Ezekiel. I didn't get Cal on purpose, but the other ones I was ill for. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I'm not going to get Zeke. I'm also not going to get Herschel. And I'm just going to pray that Lily is legit. That's the pray. I will pray. Please, Lily, be legit. Please. Please, oh please, be legit. Otherwise, yeah. I'm not sure what's happening with Awakening. I haven't had any info on the next batch of Awakening characters, so it might be next year when I get any information on that, if I get any information at all. But I'll probably make some content on Awakened characters. You know, my thoughts on them, you know, the system and how it is and stuff. I'm going to be making some interesting videos over the next 2 months, I think. Just talking about the future of the game and where I think it's heading, what they need to do. For my thoughts anyway. I talk about this stuff a lot in stream, but I need to just get out in a proper video. Also, someone asked me to do a... Yeah, I need to do a video on that as well. Okay. I've got some content to do. That's good. From what I could tell, with the releases of some characters, when I retired, the state looks kind of bad, sadly. There's some things that are okay. But there are some things that, yeah. Like the monthly events went downhill for the last couple of months. Last 3 months really got downhill. This one, they did seem to try and fix it though. If I look at the store, it does seem like I've managed to pick up more than I expected to at the beginning. I think they tried to recover the situation by giving out more turkeys as rewards, or turkey heads, or whatever it was at the time. Because this event was a shambles, and the monthly events have just become like month-long whale events, whereas before it was like monthly events was like something to get hyped about for free to play. It kept free to play engaged, kept them around, and they surely can see the analytics. They can compare the player base now to 3 months ago, and I'm gonna guess it's gonna be massively different. They need to make these monthly events so fun and exciting and just like encouraging players to stick around. They have to do that. You know, they have to. Like, they're releasing these weapons right now that cost $200. And some of them are pretty good. This is where they can make their money. You know, the ones to spend on these. Collect 209mm bullets. To buy that is $200. And you get a focus stun fast weapon. They've been selling these like, I wouldn't say like hotcakes. I don't know how well these are selling, but they've been bringing them back constantly, and they're really, really honestly overpowered weapons, a lot of them. So that the gap between free-to-play and spenders is massive right now when it comes to the weapons, because free-to-play don't even get any weapons. Free-to-play can't afford this weapon. It's generally, it's hit and miss. It can be good, but they can't afford it if they want to get the character. The only place free-to-play get weapons is League Store, and the League Store weapon is very hit and miss. This one's quite a miss, and that's it. That's the only place that free-to-play can get weapons. And then they brought out this roadmap where this weapon is not very good for top tier players like myself. It's not even that good. Free-to-play, this would be fun. It's like, okay, cool. But unless they got Glenn, they can't even do this. And it's just like a miss again. Like, who are you aiming this at? Because if you're aiming this at spenders, they don't care about this weapon. They're never going to use it. You know? I don't know. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. There's nothing to gain with the point of grinding. I mean, you can get Paragon mods. If you grind the Awakenings, you can just go for the Paragon mods, which is actually probably the best thing to do in terms of making your account more powerful. I will say this, though. They did bring out a free-to-play account character recently that is really, really good. She's really, really good. She's a Gold Rush character. Like, she's extremely good. She has two parts of her kit which they've obviously made bad on purpose, as they always do. For free-to-play characters, they can't make them like good like they make a advanced character. Like, these two things would not be on an advanced character. Like, her rush deals damage, so it can't crit, which means it can't proc her third slot on her weapon, which means if she does her rush against a payback, she'll get killed. That wouldn't happen on an advanced character, because people would see that and go, well, that's trash, and they wouldn't buy it, so they wouldn't do that. They're doing it on a free-to-play because it's a free-to-play. Also, the 4th slot on this weapon is terrible. It does nothing. It's terrible. It's literally terrible. It just should have been an improved 1535, and that would have been fine. So those two things would not be on an advanced character, but the rest are really good. The percentages are maybe a little bit low. 400% and 500% are a bit low, but she gets bonuses when she attacks someone. Like, they get defense down. Where is it? Before attacking, targets get minus 60% defense, so she does enhanced damage even though it's lower percentage. And then she ignores defense buffs, so anyone who's got like a 400% defense buff just doesn't have it against her. And then when she kills an enemy, she gets 150% attack buff, and that can buff her rush, which isn't too high otherwise. But she's really good for a free-to-play character. She's okay for like an advanced, but she's really good for free-to-play. The weapons that been released within the last year look stupid overloaded. The ones that you can buy for sure. Although there was this one in an event. I got this weapon, right, and it changed my defense from being pretty good to absolutely insane, because I have 5 strong characters in one of my defense teams, so they get 100% defense buff. Now, people are starting to get through it because these new Lone Wolves are kind of built to beat that team, but it's not consistent. And even the whales that are hitting me, they're losing like 3 or 4 characters when they do beat me. So it's not easy for them to do it. So in war, they might flee because they're taking too long. 750 power, yeah. I mean, the power doesn't really make much difference, but it's because the percentages are just higher off base now. Like, it starts at 40-40. It used to be 650, yeah. I mean, I think this starts off at... What does this start off at? It starts off at 760 power. So it's already a max blue tier weapon when you buy it. That's how it is a lot of the time, unfortunately. Now, this is the new Negan's weapon. I think I've got a weapon that has even like really crazy high. Okay, it's not. I mean, this one was free to play. This is a free to play weapon. Really good stats and stuff. Not necessarily the best weapon, but the stats could go pretty high. This was a free to play weapon. It's okay-ish. It's not bad. And it like, I love all the dark blues, but it's hard for it to happen, you know. 770. I think 770 is the highest that I've got. I don't know if it's the highest you can possibly get. This one would be 772. But yeah. Like, I've got so many high tier weapons now. Look at this. Scrambling for days on these. Do you remember how it used to be? Like the dark blue weapons. Like, look at this, bro. Like, it's just non-stop. Because look, they come out at base as well. Like the base weapon, you know, is dark blue. So it just looks like your weapons are stacked. It just looks like your weapons are stacked. But it is what it is. Oh man. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap things up today. I'm gonna stream for a little bit tomorrow. Tomorrow is my birthday. I'm just gonna do a little birthday stream for about an hour and a half or something, just chilling out. I might play a different game. If I can pick up that what's it called? Z State. I might play that for a little bit on the stream just to test it out later on in the stream, but yeah, I remember getting absolute defense on a nice pick. Yeah, you don't even use the armory these days. Just 5% upgrades only, pretty much. Any word on the World Champions weapon? What do you mean? It's come and gone. The World Champions weapon came and gone. It was in here somewhere. I didn't pick it up. But it was up for 2 weeks, I think. What weapons are good in the Mythic Market? I think Wang Fa's machete's okay. It's not bad. You have to get absolute defense on it. This one's okay as well. It's not too bad. Like, I picked up one of those. That's about it, honestly. I don't think anything else is that great. There's maybe some interesting stuff, but nothing's going to really change much. Yeah. So Dan missed it. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't up for very long. They didn't really advertise it very well in the game. I tried to bring attention to it on my streams and stuff, but yeah. I mean, I will say this. I don't think the weapon is as good as it was when it was originally announced, because there's a lot of characters that counter the first time on Halo now. You know? Quite a heavy decap team out there right now with Lone Wolves, so yeah. But it was a decent-ish weapon. Could have put on a Wang Fa lead and had a lot of Halo on all your teams, but yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm going to wrap up my stream. Hopefully I'll be streaming tomorrow night, guys. Hope you have a good day. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for the milestones on memberships in the chat. Take care. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.